evening, everyone, and welcome to Passionately Speaking. This is our weekly master class where we talk about public speaking, and we're always learning something new. There's so much to learn. And again, what I shared with you off the recording, if you if you get lost, don't forget to go to the passionatlyspeaking.com site and check out the previous lessons. All right, so today, this is a continuous lesson from last week. How many of you were here last week? Excellent, good job. Those of you that are here last week, you are going to go first. And those of you that weren't here, I'm going to explain what we're doing, and then that'll give you some time to catch up. And what we learned last week was the 1 minute message formula. 1 minute message formula, because sometimes you are going to be asked to do a 1 minute, and it's not exactly like a speech. Well, it is like a speech, but what I'm saying is the opportunities that we get to do that are usually in networking events that give us more than 30 seconds. So all of a sudden now our elevator speech or our self-introduction is too short. So what I find a lot of people do is they hem and they haw and they ramble, and you never know exactly any more about what they do than you did in their 30 seconds. So this is a way to really demonstrate what you do by giving examples, by giving tips. You know, the best way to get business is to give, right? To give something of yourself, give something, for free. And this 1 minute allows you to do that. Also, where you can use this 1 minute formula is on Facebook Lives. Now you could do 1 minute, you can make it a 2 minute, you can make it a 3 minute. But when you start getting to 4 and 5 minutes, guess what? I have another formula for the 5 minute showcase. Why? Because you have more time, so there's more steps in the formula. So just think anything under 4 minutes, use this formula and you'll be fine. All right, so I'm going to briefly say the formula for all of you all of you guys. No, of course not. All of you beautiful speakers. Look, I got to put on my glasses because my mouth just is not working. So I want to make sure that I'm looking at all of you, seeing all of you here today, and get my mouth on correctly. So what did I just demonstrate?
You broke our state. You broke our state.
Right? I broke the state, but I just owned whatever goofiness I did. So I got all messed up. So as a speaker, you just own it. Own it, make a joke out of it, and move on. Don't let it rattle you a little bit. Don't let it get you off your mark. Just move on, make fun of yourself, and continue. So the formula, what we're going to do right now is I'm going to give you the formula. So CJ, if you'll put this in the chat. So number one, I'm not going to explain it. I explained it the whole time last time, so we don't have time for that because I want to do a demonstration today. So attention grabber, number one. Number two, establish authority, which is i.e. a mini story, right? Number three, content. This is your tips, your techniques, your hacks, your meat. Number four, an invitation, which is that call to action to get your audience to do something, whether it's free gift or just, come and see me. Number five, memorable statement. What do you want to leave them with? A power statement. So that's the formula. CJ will put it into the chat. And what I want all of you to do, we're going to do 3 or 4 of these that are ready and prepared. And then I'm going to ask for anybody who wants to do it on the fly. How do you say that word, CJ? The one when it's on the fly. What is that?
Is it experiential?
No.
Extemporaneously. Expediently.
No, what is another word for on the fly?
Impromptu.
Besides impromptu, extemporaneous or something like that. Something, what is it?
Extemporaneous, yeah. Extemporaneously.
Extemporaneously.
Great.
Extemporaneously.
Yeah.
If anybody knows how to spell it, put that in the chat.
All right.
All right, so we are going to start. We're going to start with CJ. All right, because I know he prepared for this. So he's going to do the 1 minute, and I'm going to ask Jason to time it. All right, Jason's going to time it. It
Hang
has
on, I
to,
need a timer. I need to get my cell phone timer.
okay, then I'm going to ask Jackie to time it.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to catch off guard. All right, CJ, go.
Out of all the multiple options that are available online, raise your hand if you struggle to know which platform to use these days. All right, I completely agree. You know, I have over 25 years of experience working online and with business owners and entrepreneurs. And the one thing I really want you to learn today is your website is the only thing that you can fully own and control online. And I understand as a business owner, speaker, author, coach, you want to be on the platform where your clients are, and yet you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, and you don't want to spend all your time building up their platforms. How can you keep your audience, your authority, your own articles and content, and build your own email list? I'd like to invite you to check out my website, safari.com, and learn to make your website work for you. Own your platform, own your own content, own your own website, and remember, the internet is a jungle.
Perfect, right on time. 1 minute.
Awesome.
Wow.
Good
That's
job.
fantastic.
You just
That's
went right through all of the steps. So good job. And what was your content, your tip?
Your website is the only thing you can fully own and control online.
Nice. Great job. So that's what we're doing today is that 1 minute message. Very good. And I think, Jackie, you had your hand up, right? You were here last week. Are you ready?
I didn't prepare, but I'll try extemporaneous.
Oh, that's it. That's it. That's the word. Thank you.
He's good.
You're welcome. Did you know that 70 to 90% of Americans don't eat as well as they should in a given day? How about you? How well are you eating? I'd like to give you one tip that you can eat much better. But first, my name is Jackie Phillips of Phillips Wellness Nutrition. We help people to create gaps in fill in the gaps in their nutrition and have healthier lifestyle. Okay, here's the tip. Eat by colors. There are 5 color groups: red, blue, green, blue, purple, green, white, and red, and green. Forgot green. And if you just eat 2 of those every day, you will eat all that you possibly can to keep yourself at the top health. The offer I have for you today is a free consultation with me to discover how you might be able to improve your health. Jackie Phillips, Phillips Wellness Nutrition. We help you get your nutrition right in spite of a busy life.
Beautiful. Very good. Very good. And again, she'll just polish that a little more, but you did all the steps. So good for you. And just a word of caution for all of you. When you go to the invitation, don't call it an offer, because that word offer has sales written all over it. Right? So just say, I want to invite you or something like that. Just stay away from that word off. I want to offer you something. Got it? When I say got it, you say got it. I say good. Got it?
Got it.
Good.
Good.
Got
Yay.
it. Got it. Good.
Awesome. Great job. All right. Who else was here last week that would like to go? And then we'll do anybody who just came this week. Last week? All right, Warren, I know you're ready.
All right. Do you want to do the work you love and be the leader people want to follow? I can help you with that. I have over 40 years of experience mentoring leaders and coaching organizations for social impact and business success in roles like pastor, executive, board president, bishop. I have led people internationally in successfully building bridges between people and co-creating social impact. I have learned that when you lead with joy, you and your people can live a life fulfilled. If you want to lead people, you must lead yourself first. If you want to inspire followers and advocates, you must embody values and goals and behavior that bring joy and hope into the world. That will have impact, and you must hold yourself accountable for the impact you have. People will follow leaders they know, love, and trust. They begin to like you when they can see their best interest included in your values. And they begin to trust you when they can see you being authentic, your true self, and you inspire them to hope for a better future. People get to know you by watching you. Do you hold yourself accountable for your values and your mission? The old yell and tell model of leadership doesn't work today. Being in charge does not mean you have all the answers. Leaders are only as effective as the team they draw around them. You must know your true strengths and blind spots and then align them with the strengths of your team. Then you can coach your team to success. People want to believe their leader and their teams accept them, accept their values, respect them. They will do their best when they're convinced their work is worth doing, and you will appreciate the work they do. When you have a positive impact, you expand your influence as a leader and as a team and as an organization, and you increase your impact and your influence. You are key to increasing your bottom line with both income and social capital. If you want to discover the keys to leading the team everybody wants to join, I would love to help you get clarity on how you can achieve that. Just give me an email and I will schedule a one-on-one discovery call with you. There's no cost or obligation. Just show up ready to take action. So remember, lead with joy and live a life fulfilled.
All right, great job, great job. I'm pretty sure though that was a little more than a minute.
I didn't get a chance to time it, so.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
It was
Okay.
2 minutes?
Yeah,
Okay.
you had a lot of meat in there, which I loved. But if you're going to do 1 minute, just take some of that meat out. But it was gold.
Fabulous, fabulous. This is my first run through with it all together.
It was gold, and I loved it. And so, 40 years, you've been doing this for 40 years?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. Amazing. Good job. I
I'm
love
a leprechaun. I don't age.
All right, great job. Love that.
Thank you.
I forgot to say this for Jackie and CJ, but let's go ahead and give some Zoom love, some hearts or some happy faces or all of that. Yes. Excellent. Millions. And then
Thank you.
Now, a couple of you that requested these, I did finally get them mailed on Friday. So you'll be receiving those. Well, Warren, I don't think I had you on the list.
I didn't think to ask.
Okay, just remind me, put it in the Zoom and put your address in there, and then I'll get one out to you. 'Cause
Thank
now I
you.
know I can send it. I don't have to walk into the post office. I know how much it is to send in an envelope. So it'll be a lot faster.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I think Beth and Alice and somebody else had requested one. Okay, just letting you know that's coming your way. All right, good job, Warren. Good job. Who would like to go next that was here last week? All right, Ardina. You're all going to get a chance to go, but we'll just let those that have something prepared so all of you could be thinking and working on it. And Jackie, you're going to time?
Yeah, when we go over a minute, I'll hold up my phone so that
Okay.
the person can see.
That's a good idea. Very, very good idea. All right, Ardina.
Did you know that your significant photos are your special stories? I'm Ardina Brooks, the CEO and founder of Designs by Ardina, the master photographic artist for over 15 years in the design industry within the city of Inglewood of California. Now I create memorable and legacy art for people just like you for individuals and businesses who want to preserve those special memories by bringing life to their photos through creative art so that you can continue to tell your stories and pass them on from generation to generation. You see, those special stories created into art, they capture your heritage, your legacies, your history, or just a special moment that's special to you. Now, I can be reached for a 30-minute free session through Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, or you can go directly to my website, which is Designs by Ardena. So remember, your special photos are your special stories. Don't let them fade away.
Beautiful. Great job. I love that. I love, love, love that. Also, when we're doing an offer, it might you're a few seconds over, not a big deal, but when you do your offer, make sure you only give one offer. That's a mistake when it's just too much for people. It's like LinkedIn and now this and now that. Just one. You want a strategy session, go to my website and book it, or go to Facebook and book it, or, go to Messenger. But too many things, you could say, if you want to find me, go any of the social medias, but you are specifically asking for them to sign up for Discovery. So
Right.
just tell them wherever that Discovery sign up link or place is.
Okay. Absolutely. That would be
Yeah.
easier too.
It's easier, yeah. And that'll cut out probably the couple seconds you need, but great job. I love it. And I love how you took time. You took your time. I love that.
Thank
All right,
you.
let's give her some Zoom love. Yeah, some Zoom love. All right.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, who's next? If you don't know the formula, it is in the chat. CJ put it in there. Okay, who else was here last week that got the formula and the training? I know Dr. Renee was. Do you want to give it a go?
Okay, RV.
All
Okay.
right, go.
Okay, so thank you so much for the opportunity, RV. I always appreciate it.
You're
right.
welcome.
All right, thank you. Have you ever stayed up all night and thought, would I ever find my everlasting love? Or are you in a relationship that you think, oh, I wish I could have more excitement, more passion. I wish we had the excitement that we had when we first got married and that just igniting that fire. Well, I've been doing this for 14 years. And what I do is I help people find everlasting love or have people reconnect with one another if you're already coupled. The 4 ingredients to a successful relationship is not just love, but respect, acknowledgement, attention, and affection. I'd like to invite you for a complimentary Lovaluation. And my website is loveatlast.com. That's LUVATLAST.com. So if you're in a relationship already and you want to get along with your spouse, the secret way of doing this is a secret formula is just saying, yes, dear, yes, dear, yes, dear.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Good job, Dr. Renee.
Thank you. Thank you, RV. What's my timing on that, please?
Jackie,
You're about a minute 5.
minute
Okay.
5 seconds. So that's
No,
good.
okay. Thank you. I always want to thank you. That's kind of my habit to always thank you as the event planner. So out of respect, I'm trained like that with RV that you've always taught me. Always compliment and say gratitude for the person who invited you on their stage.
Right.
Is that included in the 1 minute?
I started after you said thank you, not before.
Okay. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate that. So I can make it tighter.
Yeah, just make it a little tighter. Most
Yes.
people are not going to cut you off or go on 5 seconds over. It's just if it goes too much further than that.
Okay.
They might cut you off right before you did your invitation. So that's why it's really important to stay really close to time.
Okay.
All
thank you.
right. I know we do that in one of my groups as you have 30 seconds and the vice president cuts you off at 30 seconds and you're still talking. I mean, I was like, I'm not going to do that, but she warns everybody, tells them what's going to go on. And then when they go over, she just mutes you. So, so who knows? There might be other people out there that do that, but I usually let the person continue because I'm a softie, but some people may not. All right, very good. All right, who else came last week and heard this? Virginia, were you here last week? I don't remember, hon. No? Okay, then we're going to go around the room and just, the people that just as you came in. So we're going to go to Margaret first. Margaret, are you ready to do your 1 minute?
Have to extempore, whatever that word was.
Yeah. Jackie knows how to say it. Say it one more time, Jackie.
Yes, she did. Yes.
Extemporaneous.
Extemporaneous. Yes.
Yes.
Did you know that the average sugar consumption in this country is 152 pounds per person per year?
Wow.
I'm a chef and a biologist. And you may be wondering, where does all that sugar come from? And the short answer is this: most of people's sugar comes from sodas, from juices, and from processed foods.
Mm.
I have a free session on Saturday mornings where I help people cook real food and how to change your diet and to switch to eating real food. If you'd like to join me, text me. And the best thing you can do for your body is, I agree with Jackie, all those different colored vegetables. That's how you can stay healthy. Thank you. I rambled a bit, sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. And again, in our 1 minute, remember the purpose of the 1 minute. It's really to promote us. So we're going to use it for introductions when we have longer than 30 seconds. And we're going to use it for Facebook Lives and some other kind of self promo. So it's good to, so it's good not to reference somebody else in the room, right? Just keep it for yourself. Does that make sense? Right. Okay, good job, Margaret. Excellent job. All right, Corey, you're next.
All right, I will have to extemporize a little bit, as we were saying. So there are two ways to grow a business. There's mentoring or mistakes. Too many solopreneurs try to grow by mistake. It's frustrating, it's slow, and it's repetitive. As a solopreneur with myself with a six-figure consulting and coaching business, my key to success has been seeking out mentors and coaches and building a strong support network. My name is Corey Knott, and I am owner of Take Wing Coaching. Along with my wife, Gail, I provide an online membership community to make mentoring, coaching, support, and networking accessible to purpose-driven solopreneurs. It's called LIFT, Learning, Inspiration, Freedom, and Transformation. And if you'd like to check it out, we offer a free networking session and invite anybody to join us once a month. And I feel there's no better feeling than being an entrepreneur, and it's even better when you have lift and you can take wing and soar.
Beautiful, beautiful. How long? Look, under a minute. Good job. Now, also, I think, Corey, you're the only one, maybe not, maybe CJ did this, but that actually said your name. Right? Did you say it, Ardina?
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Margaret didn't say it. Jackie, I don't think you said it. Because of the nature of this, whenever you have a 1 minute, a 5 minute or less, chances are you're not going to be introduced. No matter what, again, the nature of what we're using this for. So we're not going to spend 2 minutes introducing you for a 1 minute. So you have to put the name in step number 2, establish authority, name, credentials, years in business or something, title. You want to make sure you're adding that because we want to know your name. And again, we could see it if you're in Zoom, but we're not always going to be in Zoom, and you're going to be using this out there in the world, in the physical world. Remember that? Remember what it's like? I don't know. Okay, so great job, great job. Let's give both Margaret and Corey some love. We forgot to say that. Just go ahead and give them love, even if I forget to say it afterwards. So good job. All right, so Ardina went. Let's go to Jason Christopher, who's diligently writing. I can see him right now. Jason.
I have a little more time. I still am working on some content.
Of course you are.
All right.
Of course you can. I mean, of course you are. I don't know where that came from. All right, Alice, are you ready?
Can make a go of it.
Yeah, let's make a go of it. I love that.
Okay. How many of you want to be debt free? How many of you not only want to be debt free, but to have money growing in your bank forever? I'm Alice Nicholson, and I've been an attorney for over 30 years, working with individuals who fell hard on their luck. So now I work with people to maintain their income and to keep a roof over their heads. I make sure that the family is secure. Now, most people try to handle credit problems on their own. It's like reaching the fox if you're a chicken. Others try to call their creditors, and that's not a good idea. Others try to handle it themselves, and that's like performing heart surgery when you're not a doctor. Call me, and I will be able to analyze your situation. I will make sure that you have a plan on how to live a peaceful life with your family. And you can call me for a consultation. It'll be free for half an hour. And call me today, sleep well tonight.
Ooh, I like that. Call me today and sleep well tonight. I love that.
I love that.
And I also loved how the target market was very clear. People who are down on their luck, right? Where a lot of us, we say business owners, entrepreneurs, whatever, but hers is very, very clear. People who are down on their luck, and it didn't make it sound bad, right? It's just, you're down on your luck. Very good, very good. And that's a visual too.
RB, does she have a parrot? Does
You
she
have
have parrots?
You have a parrot?
Does she have birds?
That's why I muted right away. She's talking in the background.
Does she have one or does she have 5?
I just have one.
Oh, okay.
Because-
I'll
Yeah.
put the picture.
Dr. Renee has 42 birds,
42 parrots. Yeah.
42 parrots. I think they live outside, right? Because we never hear.
There's inside and outside. It depends if they're laying eggs or not. Sometimes they're louder or they all want to talk. And when I'm doing a rehearsal speech, so they're my audience. I practice in front of them.
I love it. And then Dr. Renee's a chef also. So her and Margaret have something in common.
And I'm a chef too. I went to chef school. So
Oh, where did you go to school?
Institute of Culinary Education.
Very good. Congratulations. Yay.
I want all of you to come over. We'll have to have a big party and you can all.
I know. Yeah, I think the other lady, she's European trained as well. I went to school in Paris, Cordon Bleu. And where did the other lady go to school?
Margaret, where did you
Where did
go?
Margaret go to school?
Margaret, where'd you go to chef school?
My grandparents had a farm and I learned to cook when I was about 5 years old.
Okay. All right. So great. So ladies, when are you going to go on Chopped? I mean, come on, let's earn some money here.
Harvey, why don't we have a potluck at your house and we bring all the food?
I would love that.
Yeah.
Margaret's in Canada though, and
Oh, okay.
Alice is in New York.
Oh,
My son worked on Chopped last month.
oh,
really?
congratulations. Oh
Just
my
setting up the,
gosh.
he didn't cook, but he set up the set, the set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great job. Yeah. To
Very
be around
cool.
that environment. Very cool.
What fun.
Thank you, RV. Thank you.
All right. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Let's go to Ruben.
I'm not ready yet. I'm still
Ruben.
writing.
All right, Virginia, are you ready? We can't hear you, hon. Yeah, we can't hear you. Something is plugged in or not plugged or something. Wait, we just heard something.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Okay, I'm kind of sort of ready, but not entirely.
Is anybody else ready? Okay, then you're as ready as anybody.
Okay, all right. So this is what I came up with. I did it on the fly. How many of you want to write a book? How many of you not only want to write a book, but you want it to be in your own authentic voice? I am Virginia Earle, and for the past 25 years, I have provided book editing and translating services to those who need it so they can be an authority in their field, gain more exposure to potential clients, and make a difference in someone's life. For today, I would like to share with you my 10 secret editing tips that I developed during my 25 years as an editor and writer, so that you can avoid any last-minute publishing nightmares and embarrassing moments that could potentially last a lifetime. We all know that once they go into print, they're in print for posterity. There's a difference between public relations and public relations. Please post your email address in the chat room to receive my 10 secret editing tips. Remember, your story matters, and your story matters, and the quality of your published book should match that of your story. Give me a call, knowing that I will be able to help you walk your baby all the way from its inception to the publishing stages.
Okay, so that was the invitation. So you're gonna taste over. I have 30 seconds over. But that last, we need memorable statement, because that last statement sounded more like an invitation.
Okay, remember, your story matters. It can make a difference in someone's life and change the world in unimaginable ways.
Right, that's it. Okay, very good. Let's give her some Zoom love. I don't know what keeps happening. Is people jumping off? I don't know what's going on here.
No, nobody laughed at my little example.
Which example is that?
I said there's a
Pubic hair.
The pubic relations versus public relations. I actually work for a magazine where that's what got printed, but
I'm sorry, I didn't catch it, but it's probably not a good thing to put in there.
okay.
Okay. All right. So very good. Let's give Virginia some Zoom love for just stepping up. You know, this is all about going to bat. You know, even if you're not ready and you're just kind of getting ready, we're not expecting perfection, but you're going up to bat. And that's what a speaker does. All right. Is you want to always be ready and always be ready, always, and always be ready. And there's opportunities that come to you in the universe. And just like this last week, Angelique got an opportunity to go on channel K, KOP, whatever, channel 13, and do a quick segment on about goal setting on channel 13. She was ready. She changed her plan and drove down to the studio. So, and again, she called me on the way and said, what do I say? Right? What do I say? What do I say? And how do I do that? And so it just so happened, my appointment was 20 minutes late. So I was able to chat with her and we got it done. So say yes and then call me, right? Say yes and then call me. You're going to say yes and what?
Oh, this is fantastic information, RB. I love this.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh my
So
gosh.
You're going to say yes and then you're going to do what?
Just do it.
Call you.
Call.
Yes.
Call RB. Call RB. Call RB.
Call me. All right, excellent. So going up to bat here today, congratulations for all of you doing it. And even if you're not ready, you're going up to bat. We're not expecting that home run. You just need to go up to bat today. All right. Ruben, are you ready?
Can I say something real quick?
Absolutely.
Okay, so then I forget about that public relations.
Yeah.
trip actually happened, so I take that out of my speech then.
Yes.
Complete.
Yeah. Okay, great. All right, let's go to Ruben. We can't hear you. Oh, there we go.
I'm not ready, RB, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
No, yeah.
All right, Jason, are you ready? You look ready.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, did you know that the average person in this past year has gained an average of anywhere between 16 to 22 pounds from the pandemic? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to no longer be sedentary. It is time to get moving. How many of you out there would love to restore the vitality, let alone release the weight that you've acquired over this past year? I'm Jason Christopher, and I'm a functional fitness trainer, and I motivate people who achieve a healthy appearance and attitude so that they can, using functional fitness strategies, so that they can live a life of real happiness in a body that is more confident, focused, stable, alive, and equal to the tasks in front of it. I want to pass on 3 healthy tips for you as you look towards your ways of getting back into shape and getting your body moving. Once you go on back into the gym or any activity that you embark in, avoid these 3 mistakes. 1, always work on your abdominals. There are so many people who are not working on their core and their back, that as a result of not doing those things, because those, specifically your abdominals, are not connected to bone, your posture collapses and it subjects yourself to further injuries. 2, another thing to avoid is perform exercises with proper posture. Posture is everything in performing exercises, because that will not only minimize injury, but more importantly, it sharpens your focus on the muscle that you're trying to target. So many people it's very important to work with proper posture. If you're not aware with what is the proper posture for certain exercises, especially that some of you are working outdoors, please consult a trainer. And the third and lastly is that many people are using too much weight when they're performing exercises. And by virtue of using too much weight, they are recruiting muscles that they shouldn't be and subjecting themselves to further injury. I want to invite you to not 1, but 2 complimentary sessions where we do posture, perform, and assess, or rather assess, posture, and perform in that order with 2 sessions. Go to my website on www.traintoattain.com and schedule your 2 free complimentary sessions today. And remember, you don't exercise to release the weight, you exercise to release the thoughts that hold weight in place.
Wow. Great. So excellent. So that was almost 3 minutes though.
3 minutes, okay.
That would be a good 5-minute little speech. So you can go either way. You have to take some out to make it a 1 minute. You can add some more.
Okay.
But great. I mean, I love a lot of the words you said, like functional fitness strategy, functional. I mean, that was really cool. I love your memorable statement. I love that. And you're right about the COVID pounds. I had gained 17 pounds. Now I lost it since December, but I gained it up until December, and then I've lost it since, but nobody's noticed. So the only thing I can think of is that I've been sitting on it. I even asked my husband, do I look like I'm smaller back there? He said, no. I'm like, nobody's noticing. But yeah, I almost had the COVID-19, but it was the COVID-17. Oh, very good, Jason. Very good. Jason's so articulate and perfectionist. And again, those are 2 great. Either go a little less or go a little more, but excellent job on the fly. Hello, Jean from Iowa. Jean looks like she's exercising here.
I am. Thank you, Jason, for such motivation.
Yeah. Excellent. All right. So let's go to, let me see. We've got Cheryl and we've got Ruben. Are either one of you, and then Jean, either one of you ready yet? Cheryl, are you ready? You've been in and out a little bit? No? Ruben, are you ready? All right, we're going to go to Jean then. Jean, we're doing a 1 minute. Were you here last week?
I wasn't, so I'm kind of out of the lane here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're out of the lane. What are you doing? Just walking around, exercising out there?
Yeah, I had to walk down to I walked down to my bookkeeper's house and paid her for her tax prep and incorporated that into a walk. And we got to gabbing way too long. So I'm sorry I'm so late. So I'm going to be listening to both last week and this week.
It's all good. It's all good. All right. Well, before we end, are there any questions about the 1 minute or 5 minute or where you use them or what you do or what you cut out? Is there any, let me, while you're thinking of your question, my dogs are pounding at the door. Let me. Okay. Yes, Jackie.
Okay, I have a question. Okay.
Jackie and then Renee.
Yeah, if you're involved in a referral group and you go week after week, I don't know how I've always done product based before and talked about a product, which has I think been effective because I've sold some products. But if I'm trying to give a tip every week, after a certain amount of time, you sort of lose tips. So I'm wondering what you do if you're there week after week after week after week.
Well, you repeat the tips because not everybody's going to either be there week after week or they're going to miss one. But mostly it's because people need to hear things 7, 8, 9 times in order for it to sink in and go at some cellular level. So doing a new tip a week, just repeat. If you run out, like if you have 10 and then circle back around and do the 10 again.
Okay.
Or make it interesting and make it the 10 commandments. And then people will tend to write them down when you say there's 10, I'm going to be for the next 10 weeks, I'm going to do the 10 commandments of healthy living or eating or health or better health. Then they'll, and then one time I did that at a networking group and I'd make people tell me what the one was the week before, right?
That's good.
Before I gave them the new one. So, just a little fun with it. So you can have some fun and then it won't, because I think the only one that gets bored is us as the speaker, repeating ourselves or repeating the tips, where the people that are listening, unfortunately, some of them aren't even paying attention. And those that might pay attention and remember it, it just goes down at a deeper level. And they go, oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. Just like every time I hear you say 2 of every color, but it's 2 of every color every day, right?
Right.
Yeah. It wasn't quite clear in your 1 minute, but make sure it's every day, because you said 2. So then I thought, oh, maybe I have it wrong. So it's 2, just 2. So I could do a green and an orange one day and a purple and a red the next day. But no, it's 2 of each color every day, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. And thank you for that help. This has been very helpful. Appreciate it.
Yeah, because you know it, but we don't. And sometimes, we have to hear it over and over and over. Okay, good job. All right. So let's see. Any other? Oh, yeah, Dr. Renee.
So real quick, I have 2 things, RV, for Jackie. Sometimes when you're doing these networking events and you're actually physically there and you go there every week, I would bring some sort of a little Chotsky little candy, a bag of candy. And I'll say, what's my 5 tips? So I'll do this for 2 or 3 weeks. Love, but respect, acknowledgement, attention, and affection. And then each week I'll expound on every little thing. Then I'll say what I said last week. Who remembers the 3rd one or the 1st one? And there's a little bag of candy in a cellophane bag. And so they're all ready. And then what's Dr. Renee's saying. Now I get up and they say, oh, yes, dear, yes, dear, yes, dear, before I even open my mouth. As
I
they do it
love
as an
it.
audience. Okay, my question for you, and I'll make this quick so everybody else has a chance. What is your 5-minute formula? I see your 1 minute, which we just did. What is your 5 minute, please?
Okay, so the 5-minute formula, it just has some added steps. So it's attention grabber, which is the same. Oh, go ahead, Jason. Did you? Oh, I thought you had it. Attention grabber, which is the same, which is number 1, right? It is your elevator speech, which is all the benefits of what you do. Then it's your full name, company name, credentials, which is the same as step number 2.
Is that authority?
Yeah, step number 2 is step number 3 in the 5-minute.
Okay.
Okay. Then number
4.
oh, that's just name. Then step number 4 is more of a personal story because you have more time. So you have like a whole minute just for your own personal story and how you got in business. Then number 5 is that's your content or your tips. So that's the same as number 3.
Is that the steak? Is that my steak? Or my the inside of the sandwich?
Yes,
The meat?
that's the meat, the content,
Meat.
which
Okay.
is step number 3 in the 1 minute. It's step
Yes.
number 5 here.
Yes.
Then, then the invitation, which is step number 6 here, step number 4 in the 1 minute, and then memorable statement, step number 7, step number 5.
Okay, invitation is call to action.
Invitation is the call to action. Yes.
And then the other one is the
Memorable.
memorable statement. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. What do you want to leave them with? So you see, there's just 2 more steps, and it's a little bit, and the 2 steps really are more about you get to share more about you and how you got to be doing what you're doing. So those are the added steps because we have more time.
And the content is the meat.
Thank you.
The content is the meat, or your education points, teaching points, principles, secrets, ways, all of that.
So attention grabber, establish your authority, content is the meat, invitation is call to action, and 5.
No, invitation and call to action are the same.
Right, yeah, that's what I meant. And then memorable statement is 7 and 5 in the actual template. Yeah.
I don't, not quite sure what you said, but that you just described the 1 minute formula.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. All right, let's go to Ruben. I think Ruben's ready now. He's on camera. Ruben is a Toastmaster, so this shouldn't be too hard for him.
Yeah, well, it's hard because I have to translate everything from Spanish to English.
Oh, got it. Well, why don't you speak it in Spanish? Who else knows Spanish here?
I do.
Why don't you do it first in Spanish and then
I
do
do.
it in English?
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, just for fun.
Yeah. ¿Estás tú satisfecho con la vida que estás llevando ahora? ¿O hay algo más importante para ti? Mi nombre es Rubén Ulloa y he sido un dueño de negocios, empresario por más de 30 años viviendo en Estados Unidos, y empecé de cero a llegar a ser una persona de mucha influencia en este mundo. Quiero invitarte a que seas parte de mi equipo para poder yo ayudarte a empezar un negocio o a hacer crecer tu negocio. Me llamas al teléfono que te voy a dar para que me llames y con gusto te puedo ayudar a lograr ese sueño que has tenido.
Oh, beautiful.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
30 years of experience. People of influence.
Nice. So Virginia could understand that. All right. now do it. I'm fascinated by different languages always. And I just love to hear them. They're music to my ears. So now, Ruben, in English.
That's the challenge that I have. I have to.
Okay, so I have a suggestion. Do you want to say each sentence and I would translate it as you're saying it?
Irby, how about for the next time? I'm not ready for the English. I can.
Anyway, it was perfect. There's
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm happy to
say it.
translate it for you, but if you want to wait,
No, say, I think that's a good idea, Virginia. Let Virginia say it in English, but you can also say it next week when you're ready.
Yeah, next week.
But just for fun, go ahead.
okay. So just say say the first sentence, and I'll translate it right away, and then we move on to the next sentence.
Ok. ¿Estás tú satisfecho con la vida que estás llevando o quieres algo mejor?
Are you satisfied with the life you're living, or would you like something better?
Oh, good one.
Mi nombre es Rubén Ulloa y he sido empresario por más de 30 años viviendo en Estados Unidos.
My name is Ruben Oyoa, and I have been a business owner for the past 35 years.
30 years.
And ¿qué fue lo que dijiste después?
Empresario por los últimos 30 años. Y
My name is Ruben Oyoa, and I've been a business owner for the past 30 years.
Y si tú quieres empezar un negocio o quieres crecer tu negocio, yo te puedo ayudar.
If you would like to start a business or grow your current business, I can help you.
He tenido la oportunidad de empezar muchos negocios y hacerlos crecer y he llegado al número 1 en uno de los negocios.
Okay, ¿qué fue la última parte que dijiste?
Oh, número 1.
¿Número 1 de qué?
De negocio.
Okay, so a ver, repite la última
Sí,
frase,
sí.
pero parte por parte, la primera parte
Sí.
y después la segunda parte, porque es muy largo.
Sí, he tenido la oportunidad de empezar varios negocios
I've had the opportunity to begin many businesses,
y uno de los negocios llegó al número 1 en ventas en el país.
and one of the businesses that I helped reached the #1 sales position in the country.
Y yo puedo ayudarte a crecer o a empezar o a crecer tu negocio.
And I can help you to either start your business or grow your business.
Todos necesitamos mentores.
We all need mentors.
Gracias.
Thank you.
All right. Great job, both of you. So what did we learn about Ruben? What did we learn about Ruben?
He's a business coach.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a business coach, but we also learned that Spanish is his primary language, right? What did we learn about Virginia that we didn't know about Virginia?
She's bilingual.
Right. And Ruben, how did she do? How well did she speak it? Did she speak it like a native or a gringo?
Yeah, I was surprised. She doesn't have any accent, so I was very surprised.
Yeah,
yeah.
It sounded like it was just the conversation. So good job, both of you. Wow, I'm really impressed. So good job. Wow. Great job. Thank you. Thank you, Virginia, for helping him. And thank you, Ruben, for just stepping up and doing it. All right. So good job. All right. So we have Jean and Jean. Jean is back. Jean Reese, did you want to give it a try? Your 1 minute? Did you? That's a nice face you just gave us. Be careful. I'll have you speak it in Spanish or French or something, Portuguese. I don't know. You're muted. You're muted. Yay. Or you said yay, you're muted. But there we go.
Oh my goodness.
You want to try it? Yes or no?
Yes and no.
You want to?
I can do it in 30 minutes, but probably not in 1 minute. So we only have 1 minute. Other Jean, go. I can't even see.
Okay, well, we'll do it next week. We're out of time anyway.
Next time.
Next time. All right. So we've got you, Ruben and Jean next time. So just go to the Facebook group, make sure you get the formula. And in the top of the hour, when we first start before the lesson, we'll have you deliver, and anybody else that wants to. So again, all of you did such a great job. keep practicing and keep delivering. Again, now you have a 1 minute and a 5 minute formula because our speaking
Beautiful.
time is getting shorter and shorter these days. So make sure you're ready. Have that, know that inside and out. You never know when someone's going to say, hey, instead of 30 seconds, you've got a minute. And I don't want anybody here to go, or, you know,
No.
ramble or any of that. So be ready. I want you to step up and go, I'm ready. All right. So good job, everyone. We'll see you back here next week. Now, there's lots of speaking opportunities, so make sure you're picking up the phone and calling organizations for those speaking engagements. And when you do go out there and speak, remember to what? Always speak with
Speak with
passion.
passion.
Yay! Awesome. All right, everyone. See you next week. See you next Tuesday. Mwah. Bye.
Thank you.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Wow.